All right. Well, that was a Raw. That's all I could really say about that. We had a spelling bee on the show tonight. We had a birthday extravaganza, and it's just Raw. So we're going to be going over everything tonight, and we have a major announcement on the show tonight. You guys are not going to want to miss it. These guys don't know anything about it, but I do, and it's going to be great. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be right back. This is Outside the Brand. What's up, y'all? We are here. This is Outside the Brand. I'm your host, Phil. Welcome to the podcast. We got 3 amazing guests with us tonight. You guys know Weugh, you guys know Nate, and Megan joined us tonight because she said we have a major announcement here tonight on the podcast. You guys are not going to want to miss it. Everybody is legitimately yelling at me right now to tell me, they're pretty much telling me to just fill it already, and I will be doing it.
I need to know.
I have to sell out first before I even spill anything, So click that like button, click that subscribe button, turn on the bell for all notifications. That way you never miss when we go live. And just join the family. We are here. We are going to be here for the long haul. So let's get that going. Let's get to 500 subscribers by WrestleMania. Now, let's get this going, guys. We have a major announcement. I just finalized the deals and everything, and I am proud to present that we officially have OTB merch.
Let's go.
That's not what I thought it was, but I'm actually very happy about that.
That's not what I thought it was either. Oh my god.
That wasn't what I thought it was either, but let's go.
What did you guys think? What did you guys think?
You know what we thought.
Man. You know what we all thought it was.
No, I don't.
What did you post in your story a few days ago?
Oh.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. You're good. It's OTP merch.
Oh my god, man. But that is freaking amazing. I am very happy about that.
I have previews for everybody.
Ooh.
If you need it.
Right now.
We got a short sleeve shirt, we got a long sleeve shirt, and we got a hoodie for you guys to purchase at your leisure. The link for the merch is actually down in the description. bonfire.com/outside-the-brand. Yeah, it's in the description.
I'm about to go to this right now. Hold
and send it to me, you ass. Hey. Listen, we'll get to the details of everybody getting their own shirt or hoodie or what have you in just a little bit, but I do want to show you guys the actual stuff that we got here. So this is the short sleeve shirt. Everybody's going to get covered, but here it is. It comes in many different colors. It's right there. Boom. Outside the brand. You got it right in your faces. Right there. Like I said, many different colors and sizes for you guys to enjoy. Look at that. Wow. See, look at yourself. Look at yourself.
This way.
Here it is. Yeah.
Loving the endorsement right now, Love.
Right there.
Free advertising right there.
Right here.
The long sleeve shirt. It's kind of the same thing, but hey, it's only what we can work with right now. Obviously, things can expand once we get used to bonfire and everything like that. But there you go, many different colors and sizes as well. And the OTB hoodie is the same logo. It's the same thing, but it is a hoodie.
Oh look!
Like all of this stuff is incredible quality. I actually have some clothes from Bonfire anyway, but not this. Don't get it twisted. I don't have this. But I do have some other stuff from Bonfire, and they make absolutely great quality content and quality like actual clothing here. You guys are not gonna want to miss out on all of this. It's all live now. You go to bonfire.com. It's in the description, and you guys can get your shirts and hoodie today. Honestly, if you wanted it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Those are the only 3 stuff that we have right now.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Our names are on the back.
Yeah.
That's
all
freaking
names,
hard, bro.
All our names are on the back as well. Yeah.
Word.
Oh, that's hard.
All of our ads for TikTok are on the back of it as well. Yes.
Hold on. I'm looking this up now.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ooh. I don't know. Support it.
All our ads for TikTok are on the back of it as well. Yes.
Megan, what did you say?
Who's that? Who's echoing myself?
My bad.
Right there. I said that.
No, if you guys don't want the names on the back or whatever, I can obviously change that. But like,
no, I think it's good to have the names on the back, so that way people can go to our TikTok and be like, okay, who the hell are these people? Like, I can wear it out and they can just go to all of our TikToks and try to check it out because people are gonna be curious and like, why do you have that in the back?
It's actually freaking hard.
Be like, okay, I see Law name, but Law, who the rest of you?
Just looks nuts to me. That's insane.
I love it.
That's crazy.
Now,
that.
Here's the thing. Nice. When it comes to the actual pricing of all of that, now that was just the default price. It's the default pricing, and I'm gonna have to like maybe like modify it or whatever. But that is the default pricing. I'll definitely have to like obviously.
Yeah, I agree with Lindsay what he just said.
Listen, real, like I said,
free.
Come on, wait.
The $3.99, bro.
Listen, like I said, I'll modify the pricing probably when I go off, and we'll all probably just meet and actually discuss pricing for like this brand and everything.
F-R-E-E.
Not for everybody.
No, for me, and Megan, and Nate, and you.
Okay. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes,
I got an idea. So,
we'll work out the details for all of us, but for like our supporters and everything, like obviously, I'd love to give her for free, but I don't know what the heck is going to happen when it comes to Bonfire. So like, it's gonna actually, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got an idea. So if you act now and use the code OTB, you get $10 off your first purchase.
Or
boom.
You use code.
I got to see if we can actually do promo codes.
For real, when you
get 20% off your purchase.
See,
code names.
See, Megan is on the road. See, me and Megan got the same mind, bro. See, we're thinking.
Let me see if I can actually sign up for promo codes or anything like that for Bonfire. Let me see.
Like
I better wake up and that joint better be in my mailbox. Oh.
Me too.
Listen, y'all, I am trying my best here. I just had to. It just said launch, so I just said launch. Let's do it. But
if you use the code not famous.
We do.
Becky 2.0 Tribal Queen.
That's freaking
promotion right here. Yes. Creative promotion right here. Boom.
That's fucking awesome.
The great.
All right. So creative promotion. What was? Well, I mean, we're doing this live on the air right now, so
might as well do this and talk about Raw.
This
is all you guys. So if we want to do the promotion, let's get it going now.
This dude 1C said it better be in the mail by tomorrow.
Listen, y'all, I am trying my best here.
I live at 123 Sesame Street. I need my money today.
I need
here's Elmo. What are you gonna bring Rocco into this too?
Really? Bronco is just a rock. Bronco is not a
rock. I am totally behind Elmo in all that situation going on right there. Rocco is just a rock.
What's a big girl for Elmo?
So all right, OTB on sale.
I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this on campus. Like, aha!
What should the code be? What should the code be? Come on, let's get this going. What should the code be? It's got to be one code. So we all got to think of this.
OTB.
No.
Yeah. I mean, shit. What else would it be?
The brand. Nah.
The brand.
It has to be something that like where we can like say it on TikTok. Like once we get everything in the mail, we could just promote it. Be like, use code this to get this much off your purchase.
Where I get to create
we get to choose. We get to choose the actual percentage off too. So
it has to roll off the tongue, like easily said.
I get to become lost in a commercial. That's crazy.
No.
Wait, what did you just say?
Raw.
Raw.
Raw with like 5 W's.
Raw.
Exactly.
use the code. Yeah, you gotta say exactly like that. Otherwise, it won't work.
OTB and stuff. That's not a bad one. Josh put one on there.
OTB and stuff.
No.
OTB socks.
I don't know. I was thinking if we don't come up with one, we could let TikTok decide the code too.
No.
You know how.
Do you really think that's a good idea there, Nate?
You know how crazy people can get, Nate?
Yeah. I'll say
a lot of suggestions.
Yeah.
We can obviously discuss this after the podcast, and we'll obviously update you guys. But
like an idea, but I don't know if it's like how we would say it though. Try to put like all of our like first initial of our first names.
Wait, hold on. Let me see how many characters we can do this for.
I thought about that, but like pronouncing it would be like hard.
For real. If you use the code
20% off if you can pronounce it.
20% off.
We got 25 characters to work with.
Oh man.
or use code this and then just put it like
Josh, I know we don't usually highlight comments anymore, but wow, you're gonna like this one.
Dope. That's dope.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
that is, I know that's copyright, dude. I can't even say that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It has to be okay. What about like a catchphrase that we always say? Like it could be pause, or it could be
pause.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
That's not.
Oh man.
We got a purchase already.
You already bought it?
I'm about to say, I already bought it.
Hey,
you're supposed to be getting it for free.
You're not supposed. Yeah. Why'd you buy it? I was gonna get it to you.
Okay. Give it to us.
Saw you were supposed to get it for the free $99.
Wait, now I actually gotta see a total sold one. Yeah,
you bought it for real?
He bought it.
Oh boy.
$3.99.
Saul G bought one shirt from 2 minutes ago. Yep, right here.
We got our first purchase. Let's go. Clap it up, man.
What one did you get?
Yeah.
Saul. What one did you get?
Let's go.
I'm listening. What's up?
Send me the link.
It's in the description.
Okay. Because I'm going to post it on my TikTok. So that's why, send me the link. Code.
What one did you buy, Saul? What one?
Hoodie. I think
you bought. Okay.
Man,
who's gonna send it to us?
No time.
Listen, I'll definitely send it to you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was gonna get the hoodie too, or the t-shirt, but I like the hoodie better. The hoodie just looked more comfortable and it looks more presentable. You feel me? I'm about to say, look at Loft right now with his hoodie on, bro. Imagine OTB on the front and our names on the back of that hoodie, bro. Come on, man.
I love it.
Come on, man, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine me at the Rumble, bro, with an
OTB buys the hoodie.
Right.
I got an idea, but I'm not gonna say it now. I'm gonna wait till the stream's over. I'm gonna tell you later, but I got an idea just now.
Saul just buys the hoodie outright. It's like, okay.
He was like, yeah, no, I'm about this right now. I said, it's crazy.
Well, I mean,
oh well.
Listen,
got the first show anyway. So.
At least
like
I get to
said, guys, we will definitely get the whole promo code and all that kind of stuff like for you guys. So don't buy anything yet unless you just saw who just automatically just is already on the website as soon as I said it. And hey, you know, hey, Saul, we absolutely love you. But yeah, guys, we will definitely make sure to give you guys the update when it comes to the promo code and everything on it. We'll see how long that it can be up for, because I do believe that there are like actual like promo code dates where it like expires on a certain date or whatever. We will definitely get that to you guys, and we will obviously just share that with you guys when we can, which will obviously be soon, because obviously the campaign is up and everything. So we are here. That is the major announcement that we have. And yeah, but yeah, that was that was an amazing thing that we got going on right now. We can obviously expand as things go forward. But yeah, merch. I told you guys it was coming. I told you guys it was coming. It just had to take a little bit of time.
We're not just gonna have merch. We're gonna have a full blimp going through the sky.
Blimp.
OTB on the front of it.
Billboards.
For a billboard. Yeah, billboards on the highway and stuff. On
the big screens of like baseball games and everything outside the brand. We're gonna be on Sirius.
We're gonna advertise us on Raw, like the video.
Advertise us on Raw.
Advertisement on Raw.
On USA Networks.
USA.
OTB beanies. I'll try one see.
Beanie.
OTB
beanie. Oh my god.
You buy it when you get the chance.
Oh my god.
Josh, I love your commitment. I love your commitment, Josh, but like I said, we do want to give like that code to like all of our big supporters and everything. So just wait a little bit until we get that code for you guys. And then when we do, we'll obviously keep you guys updated.
OTB house shoes.
Oh my god, if we just got like an OTB custom shoe made, that would be insane.
I'm actually talking to a guy that does custom shoes, so OTB custom shoes could happen. It could happen.
We'll talk.
OTB Jordans. Oh my god, bro! Give us the Young Bucks specials, bro.
All right, see, you went too far. Went too far with the Bucks.
The OTB ones, bro. Give them to me right now.
The OTB ones. Okay. Well, we are the ones, so it kind of makes sense.
There's Phil.
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
All right, guys. Man, we talked. Hey, 20 minutes with the podcast talked about merchandise, but hey, you know what? That's awesome. That is awesome. And you know what? We will definitely continue to expand. Man, this is gonna sound really cheesy, and Loff, you can boo me after this, but we're going to expand all that like branding and all that kind of stuff. When we do get the chance and when we do have those opportunities to do so. But yeah, now that we got that out of the way, and I really don't want to talk about this show tonight, but it was Raw. This shit was terrible. There was many a times I wanted to turn off this show.
Yep.
We had a spelling bee take place.
Yep. Wait, hold on.
Okay, yeah, no, I got distracted. Okay.
One C is going
off in our chat.
One C is going crazy.
Now, guys. So yeah, like I said, we'll obviously expand everything when we do have the chance. But yeah, so Raw. spelling bees, random tag matches that didn't really make sense. A birthday extravaganza when Maryse's birthday was 2 days ago. It was wrong. It was wrong. What did you guys think of the show tonight? I know you guys aren't probably really thinking the best of things about the show. But yeah, we did see Cowboy Brock Lesnar tonight, and that was honestly fucking hilarious. I loved it. Cowboy Brock Lesnar is insane.
Man. As soon as I saw Cowboy Brock Lesnar, I was like, there's no way that he's losing at the Rumble now. I'm like, Cowboy Brock Lesnar, yeah, he's not losing at the Rumble now. There's no way. So, oh man. But Raw as a whole, I gave it probably like a nice clean 3 or 4 out of 10. Like,
out of 10, okay.
Yeah, out of 10. Yeah, out of 10.
Okay.
Wasn't all that.
Yeah, man, that was something. This show finds a way to throw me off every day.
I just want to talk about the spelling bee. That's the only thing I want to talk about.
I'm watching the spelling bee right now.
We got Anthony, we got Lewis. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Bro, 1C is going crazy in the chat.
Yeah, he's going absolutely insane. If you guys saw the chat right now, like for our group chat and everything, you would be like, are you okay? But
we should show them, be like, yo. Calm down.
Calm downtown. Oh, okay.
Calm downtown.
Interesting.
Calm downtown.
Hey,
calm downtown. That's it. That's
the promo code. That's the promo code.
That's the promo code. All right, we'll get it to you. We'll get it all sorted out as soon as we get there.
Downtown.
A spelling bee took place on Monday Night Raw tonight, guys, and that probably had to be one of the worst one of the worst fucking segments I have ever seen. I legitimately lost brain cells during that entire thing. Riddle once again was trying to insinuate that he was getting high before the show. And thank God. Who the heck was the moderator of all of that? Who is that guy?
Kevin Patrick, I think his name.
Kevin Patrick, that's it. Luckily, Kevin Patrick tried to stop him, and he was like, "Just spell the word, please." And yeah, he actually got it right, which I was honestly very shocked about. Mainly just because of the character of Riddle. Not saying that Riddle can't spell, but yeah, this show was. The show was wrong. That's all I could really say. You guys are going absolutely insane.
You know what? I'm just gonna put this way. Hold up. Let me go. Here. You know what? I got you. I got you. Hold up. Where are the gifts? I'm excited, but I'm not as going as fucking crazy as these guys are.
That's 1C that's going crazy.
Listen, I understand you guys are hyped about the OTP merch and all that, but
I seriously sent this to the group. I'm like, you need to come.
I understand you guys are absolutely psyched about this OTP merch, but I know we don't want to talk Raw. I know we don't want to talk Raw. We'd be talking about the OTP merch all day, all night. But
I'm about to say, can we skip?
But listen, I was on last night reviewing the GCW show. That shit was fucking terrible. Okay? So
I fell asleep on the main event, so I didn't see the main
event. You didn't even have to watch the main event, Nate. It was 5 minutes.
You had a podcast last night?
I had a podcast last night, and I legitimately sent it to all you.
I had to work in the morning. I didn't.
I started around like 11:45.
Yeah,
I sent it to you guys.
I was way out already.
Yeah. But that's because that's when the show pretty much ended, and yeah, that show was fucking terrible. So I was thinking to myself, Raw can't get any worse than that show, right? It did. But yeah, we had all of that take place, and yeah, so let's get into it. We'd rather just get into it now, get it all over with, and then we can just hang out, talk about the merch, talk about the promo codes and all that stuff, and we'll get it to you guys when we can. That ladder botch was fucking hilarious. Nate, you know the exact one we're talking about.
Oh man.
I posted it on my TikTok. I'm pretty sure almost every single person.
That's like he just jumped on it.
He just got on top of the ladder and he just jumped. And then somebody legitimately stitched my video on that and like legitimately gave me like a real reason as to why that happened, saying physics. See, the reason why was because the ladder was not stable, and when he got on top of it and it was wiggling around, he lost his balance and he just fell on the ladder. I'm like, dude, I know what happened. I don't need a commentary of it, but like I'm just like, why does spot have to happen in the first place?
Me and Phil was on video call watching it at the same time. We both was like, what in the world was that? Oh man, it was hilarious.
The entire show was a complete bust. They were trying too hard to be ECW, and it just was not. It was not right. It was not a good time.
Too many doors.
Yes. Instead of tables off, they have doors. They put people through doors.
Copyright.
You heard me right. They put people through doors.
Doors.
Yeah, like, I forget
doors.
The tables.
Like legitimately, like Home Depot doors, like the doors in front of your house. Yeah, those doors.
Wow. That's interesting.
If you want to watch the full review, it's on the channel right now. It's about an hour long. Yeah. Cardona was cool, but Cardona and Janelle were probably one of my favorite matches of the night. Vince made an appearance. You'll know what Vince it is when you watch the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's not the Vince you think. It's not.
I was about to say what?
It's not the Vince you think.
It's not the Vince you think. Yeah.
He did come out to his music though. So.
I was like, obviously that's not the real Vince McMahon. So who is it? And then, yeah.
It was Vincent, otherwise known as what we know him as is Virgil. So.
Yeah, and I was like,
But he was in like a Vince McMahon like suit, had a Vince McMahon mask on, and they ripped it off, and it was Virgil. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was so bad, dude. You like, I am so glad that I watched this another way instead of actually going to Fight TV and paying for it. Because if I actually paid for this show, I would have been absolutely pissed off. And I said that on the podcast last night. So, but yeah, guys, we're not here to talk about the shit fest known as GCW. We're here to talk about the shit show known as Monday Night Raw. Kicked off weigh-in. We have a weigh-in for the WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Can I ask why?
There was no point for this.
Yeah.
It wasn't at all.
They know it's not like a legit UFC fight, right? Like a UFC fight has weigh-ins.
I don't get it.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah, they do.
When something big as this, yeah, they do.
Yeah, I think so.
But weigh-ins, it doesn't like. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. But yeah, so Corey Graves was introducing the challenger and all that stuff. Like, it was just being moderated by Corey Graves of all people. Cool. So he introduced Bobby Lashley. He came out to the ring, and then he was about to introduce Brock Lesnar, but then Heyman walks out, stops him, and says, "Listen, nobody's gonna be stealing my shtick around here." And then he just introduces the WWE champion Brock Lesnar. Lesnar then comes out wearing a cowboy hat. He has a belt buckle. He is legitimately in full cowboy mode right now. Flannel shirt, everything going on. It's full on cowboy Brock Lesnar.
Well, I'm gonna take my horse to the
hometown road. Yep. Luke Bryan, Florida Georgia Line, legitimately any country artist that you think of, boom, you're there.
You will not.
Carry on.
Do not associate Florida Georgia Line to Ponytail Man.
Florida Georgia Line has been with WWE for decades.
I don't associate him with those two.
Florida Georgia Line.
No.
I'm just saying, any kind of country artist you can think of, it's country. Brock's gone country.
Like Anthony said, "Baby, lock them doors and things."
Yeah, see, you obviously saw Axel's video on it. That was awesome. But yeah, so he's in full cowboy mode. Absolutely awesome. Mo, welcome. You're here. Grace tells Brock to you might want to actually remove some clothing for the weigh-in. Kind of sounded a little sus, but that's just a way. That's the only reason why it sounded sus was because of Corey Graves and the way he delivered it. That's it. That's it.
I heard about it, and I'm just sitting down, and all of a sudden Corey Graves like, "You might want to," and then remove some clothing, and then that's when Lesnar popped off with something about like, "Oh, you want me to get naked?" And I'm like, "No, no."
Nobody wants that.
I want to see that.
So he just takes off the cowboy hat, and that's it. And Byron just has to say, "Well, at least he took off the hat." Of course, Byron. Thank you. Thank you for the obvious. But yeah, so he takes off the hat, and he gets on the scale. Bobby Lashley already weighed in, I believe, at a 276-pound monster. Cool. And then Brock, I don't even remember what Brock was. 286. That's it. So MVP then goes on a little bit of a rant saying, "Listen, this is a 273-pound killing machine. Bottle of lightning, more God than man, something Brock won't ever be, and he'll have to contend this on Saturday night. Some said that the match will never take place, but Bobby knew it was inevitable, and after the Royal Rumble, Lashley will be gaining some weight, the exact weight of the WWE Championship." Pretty much insinuating that he was saying, "Oh yeah, he's going to win the belt." Cool. Lesnar then takes off his hat and weighs at 286 pounds. Lashley says that, look, it's pissing him off because Brock isn't taking this seriously. Lesnar then laughs, and Lashley says that it will be the shortest title reign of Brock Lesnar's career, and that's not a prediction. That is a spoiler. Lesnar then says Lashley is the real comedian now. Brock says, "Picture this. On Sunday morning, hot off the presses, Bobby Lashley beats Brock Lesnar with the Hurt Lock, and we have a new WWE champion." At this point, Paul Heyman was like, "Wait, what? What? What are you saying, Brock? What are you saying?" And he's like, "Bobby who?" And then obviously everybody kind of, either laughed or just stayed in silence.
I stayed in silence.
I stayed in silence too. The whole knock joke was one thing, but this was just a little bit overboard. Lesnar then leaves with Heyman, and Lashley is just not happy. He's not a happy boy. And we will see this match on Saturday for the WWE Championship. We'll see what happens. I would not bet on Bobby Lashley becoming WWE Champion. That's all I'm saying. If you're betting, don't bet on Bob.
I personally think this was top 10 promos in WWE history.
Seriously?
No.
You like this?
No, I'm joking. This was terrible.
Okay, good.
Good. It was really bad. Bobby talked in complete sentences, which I liked. That was cool.
Man.
But, yeah, wasn't needed. The
champion is going to be Bobby who?
I don't know. Why did they have MVP and Paul Heyman just have a full face-off for like
right?
For just 3 hours them arguing at each other. I think that would have been great content, but no.
Yeah, after that I was like, Brock doesn't need the mic in his hand no more. Like he don't. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, nah.
When he was just on his own without Paul Heyman, he was actually kind of funny. Now he actually just has Paul, and he's like, "Hey, Paulie," and now he's doing knock jokes.
Hey, Paulie.
You know what Brock is? Brock is like that guy in school who says like a funny joke one time, and everyone starts laughing, and then he continues to say the joke like repeatedly, like every day.
Yeah,
the same joke, and eventually it just gets less funny, and now it's just like annoying. It's not there yet. I'm not really annoyed by it, but yeah, this was like not.
I've always wanted Brock to talk, but
I've always wanted him to talk. I'm always like, I am sick and tired of Heyman talking for him because he has Brock Lesnar so far up his fucking ass, and now Brock's talking, and I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up?
Oh, okay, all right.
Now Heyman worked for talking for Brock for a little bit because obviously Brock. I honestly personally believe that he just did not have the mic skills in order to get it done. He just was going to be just that monster where he doesn't even have to talk. He just goes in the ring, kicks your ass, and then leaves.
Well, I got
which works, but
he hated talking in front of people. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Which works at the time for Brock Lesnar, but then all of a sudden now he's a cowboy and now he just thinks he can speak.
No, he needs to shut up again. Please go back up, fucking pause. Ask, stop talking, please. Stop talking.
But yeah. So the weigh-in was completely irrelevant. Nobody will even remember the actual weight of these two competitors by Saturday. And unless they will obviously announce their weight and where they're from because of the ring announcers and all that. But no one cares. Just give us the match. And give us a good match at that. That's all we care about.
They're going to do the same thing on Friday for Roman and Seth.
There.
No, you did not just say that.
I'm capping, but
okay. Roman's like 260.
Oh, Nate, you're about to give me some headaches here.
No, hold on. One was like 250. I want to say
we don't need no more headaches. Like, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Delete. Loft after the podcast. Edit that out. Okay. I need you to edit that out.
Listen. You don't have to edit that out. That wasn't anything crazy. Honestly, at the end of the day, it wouldn't shock me if they did it for Roman.
Roman is 265. I was close, and then Seth is.
She's just looking it up.
We're doing it right now. This the
Seth Rollins is 217. So 265 to 217.
Let's go. That seems like a fair fight.
Both heels. Who should we cheer for? Who knows? It's your prerogative.
I am cheering for both. I will be happy and I will be sad no matter the outcome, just like I was with John Cena and Roman Reigns.
John, don't remind me, Megan.
Sorry. I cried too. I was right there with you, and then it turned into anger very quickly.
Why not a contract signing, Anthony? Because contract signings always do the same thing. Somebody's either going to go through the table, or the contract's not really going to get signed. So
someone else is going to sign the contract.
I need him to come out to the Shield music through the crowd. I think that would be a funny way to start off the show. But if you're going to do it,
one of them is going to do that.
Roman?
Guarantee.
That would be hilarious.
One of them is going to come out the way the Shield did, and I'm betting you it might be Seth, because he might just dance down.
Please. He needs to go all the way through, like dye his hair like he used to. Go full through. Just for tonight.
You know, come out with the gear.
Yes. Get the bulletproof vest.
The bulletproof vest and everything. All right, so we see a replay of Bianca Belair winning the Royal Rumble from last year. Then we then going to beat Sasha Banks at WrestleMania to become the SmackDown Women's Champion at that time, and then Belair makes her entrance. At first, when I was reading the whole itinerary of the show, it was going to be Bianca Belair versus Carmella. So I saw Bianca Belair make her entrance, and then all of a sudden when we come back from commercial break or whatever, it was Queen Zelina that was making her entrance. And I was like really confused because I'm like, no, that's not supposed to happen. Well, what's happening here? I was actually live on TikTok at the time, and people were telling me that Carmella had COVID.
But she came out.
And yeah, and obviously once we figured out that she was in a 6-man tag later on in the night, I told them, I'm like, that those reports or whatever you heard obviously was not true. But I'm like, in my head when people were just saying that and I didn't know that Carmella was obviously still going to be here, I'm like, well, obviously, I mean, I guess that would make sense if Zelina was just replacing her or whatever, but at that time, I didn't really know. I was just going by what the chat said. This match was not, I don't know, good or bad, guys. Or indifferent when it comes to that match.
Yeah, I'm mixed.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention.
It was just your normal match.
Yeah,
right?
I wasn't really paying all that attention either.
It was just your normal Bianca Belair match.
Give Bianca her belt back.
Have her win it a different way instead of winning it again for winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Please.
Telling you right now, she's going to be in the Final Four, so we all better be prepared.
she's my pick to win. So.
Honestly, mine too. If it's not for this Ronda Rousey crap, she's definitely my pick.
Yeah,
no,
that's wild.
That better not be true. I promise.
I really hope it's not.
I think it is.
Ronda coming back?
Yeah,
oh, fuck
no.
Apparently,
she's going to come back.
Yeah, she's coming back after Rumble.
I still got Liv.
Well, at least it's slated.
Lewis never fails.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
wait, what'd you say?
Special appearance by Lou.
I'm talking about.
What'd you say?
I still got Liv. My plan.
Oh, you got Liv. Okay.
Yeah.
To a T right now. I said you have Liv lose at day one, and then you have her win the Rumble. So far, it's been lined up perfectly.
We'll see what happens there, Lou.
Ladies and gentlemen, special analysis by Lou on the podcast.
Hey man, I'm just saying, live. There's still somewhat hope, even though you don't like it. There's still somewhat hope. Just have faith. Have faith.
It's not that he doesn't like it. It's that, yeah, I don't know. He'd love that, dude. He'd be jumping for joy, and I'd legitimately see him jump through his household to see Liv win the Rumble.
Liv wins the Rumble. I'm taking an ice bath on live. It's gonna be
exactly. But yeah, it's just your typical Bianca Belair match. Zelina, she looked okay. Not too terrible, not too bad. not the worst. But yeah, so Bianca fights up and throws Zelina off, and then counters with a head scissors and lands some clotheslines. Belair then hits a suplex and rolls into a stalling suplex, and Belair wants to do a handspring moonsault, but Vega then gets her knees up. Vega then looks for the code red, but Belair counters that into the KOD for the win. Not bad. Belair gets the win, and she moves on. Well, not moves on to the Rumble, but she gets some momentum. And I'm telling you guys right now, she's in that Final Four for sure. It just makes sense after everything that they've been trying to do with her. But yeah, Belair gets the win. And then we have a Kevin Owens interview for his open challenge match, which is not really technically an open challenge unless we already know who the actual participant is, but that's semantics. He has his interview for his United States Championship opportunity. Owens gets annoyed and says that he wasn't faking anything. He fought through the pain and gave Damian Priest his first pinfall loss, which, is that really true?
Yeah, that's really true.
He's been undefeated on Raw.
Who is?
Apparently.
Priest.
Yeah, Damian Priest, yeah.
Damian.
The other
That's
match,
insane to me. Okay.
the matches that he had
Props.
have been in Raw, and he's never lost.
Yep.
Props.
I want to say it's the same thing with some pay-per-views too.
Probably. But props to Priest for being undefeated for that long until Kevin Owens pinned him last week. And tonight he's going to get a chance at the United States Championship and will get the United States Championship from Damian Priest on the show. So, right after that, we had the match. And this match was not bad at all. I like this match. Kevin Owens is great. Damian Priest is great. Honestly, there were some near falls in there where I was like, holy shit, Kevin Owens can actually get this done. But in the end, Priest won by disqualification because the referee just could not pull him back. And obviously the count and everything just said, nah, son, nah, you're getting disqualified. My standing is, if you're already going to have a disqualification finish, why have the match to begin with?
Exactly.
Yeah. No point.
Exactly.
It could be a great match. It could be a 20-minute banger. But if it ends in a disqualification, why?
Exactly how I felt about it, Phil.
There's no point. That's the one thing. Damian has needed something for so long, and I thought this whole alter ego thing was going to be it. It's not it at all. It's just weird because they can't say Demon because that's technically Finn Balor, so they just say Damian, and it sounds stupid every time they say it. And
the Damian in me is
stupid. Damian in me.
It sounds stupid. It doesn't make him wrestle better. It just makes him act irrational. And then Sonya did the best thing, like, in the history of her being a person of power, but telling him to stop.
A person of power, yeah.
So now I'm hoping that they either have a no DQ match next week or they have it at the Rumble for the pre-show.
Well, I believe Priest is in the Rumble, and so is Kevin Owens. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that still doesn't mean they can have a championship match on the pre-show, though.
No, yeah. We've definitely seen people from other matches on the card just be in the Rumble or be in the Rumble too. So I guess that wouldn't be too out of the realm a possibility.
Damn.
But yeah, I love Kevin Owens. I love Priest. Like, those two are absolutely amazing professional wrestlers in this business. but I just hate the DQ finishes. The DQ finishes happen way too much, and you can have the best match in the world, but if it's a disqualification, why have it? So Owens looks for a stunner, but Priest shoves him off and hits a big clothesline. Priest then gets mad, and he gets mad. You like he just automatically flips the switch of the Damian inside him, and he just gets mad. You see how you hear how stupid that sounds to me?
And what makes it worse, the commentators are like, "Bless you,
bless you."
And the commentators make it worse. They're like, "Oh, here it comes,
here comes Damian."
Oh, we go. He's growling. No, you sound stupid, yeah. We're not 6. Well, I'm not 6. Crowd, but damn, he's getting angry now. No, it's not. Not scared.
So he gets mad, and Owens is down in the corner until the referee pulls Damian back, but he just really could not pull him back, and he's just like, you know what, screw it, you're getting disqualified, and he rings the bell. I like these two. I really like Damian Priest actually having the United States Championship when he first won it. But now his reign is slowly started to go downhill. I'm not saying for him to lose the championship, but you guys got to at least give him some actual either, and I'm not saying Kevin Owens is not credible, so there's that, but you guys actually got to give him a feud. You can't just have these open challenges every single week. And it's not even really an open challenge if they already announced who it's going to be.
Pretty much.
Does that make any sense to you?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's the United States Championship Open Challenge, but who already answered it already? Kevin Owens. It's not open. It's closed, honestly.
It's closed.
Yeah, that's just like when he had that open challenge and they was like, "Oh yeah, open challenge. Who is Damian Priest going to face? We're going to commercial. It's Dolph Ziggler." Like what?
you could have at least showed Dolph Ziggler's entrance before the commercial break.
Yeah, they was like, "Nah, we're just gonna put up a match card before the commercial showing Dolph Ziggler and Damian Priest."
Oh, and then when Apollo Crews was walking out there, and he's like, "Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna take it." What? And yeah, that was weeks ago, but that still boggles my mind. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come out here to talk to the United States champion, but I'm not gonna answer his open challenge." I don't know. It's Apollo Crews and Commander Sneeze. I don't know anymore.
Sneeze. Achoo.
Oh, sneeze.
Achoo. Rhea Ripley is cutting a promo. She was cutting a promo earlier today. And she said that she has a score to settle with Nikki A.S.H. But right now, she's focused on the Royal Rumble. She will do anything it takes to win it. And then it cuts just randomly Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke's just automatically on my screen. And she then cuts a promo. Pretty similar. Not anything about Nikki, but she's like, "Oh yeah, this is going to be my year. I'm the 24/7 champion. I'm going to win the Rumble." Sorry. I doubt it, but we'll see. Then Liv Morgan is next. And she says that everyone saw her nearly become champion. But at the Rumble, there will be no nearly. You're in the Rumble, so you can't win the championship, but I understood what you were trying to get at. Listen, I love Liv Morgan. We all love Liv Morgan here. I think she's absolutely amazing.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
I'm going to choose my words carefully here, Law. So don't. Okay, I understand. I definitely see her going far. I do. She's definitely. I'm gonna say this in my top 7, my final 7. Is that fair to people, please, or am I gonna get roasted in the comments again?
Listen, speak your mind, my brother.
She's in my fair.
We all got our own opinions here, Phil.
Speak your mind,
well, I know there's some major Liv stands, not only on TikTok, but probably here in the chat.
You're wrong. I'm playing.
Yeah, you're wrong, Phil.
Listen, people do say that. People do say that.
Number 1. Yeah.
She's in my final 7, and yeah, so that's where I'm gonna go with that. But like Rhea Ripley, I can totally see in my final 4, and I do have her actually in my final 4. I'm sorry, Nikki maybe cracks the top 20, maybe, and Dana 21 to 30, and that's just God honest truth. But yeah, guys, Rhea Ripley, Nikki, Dana, Liv, all trying to stake their claim. What were you guys' thoughts when you heard all of them?
One in one ear, out the other.
Didn't care either. Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't really care.
The only one I cared about was Liv, and I was fully intent on what she was saying to me. So everything.
You're just fully like eyes focused on your TV screen. Yeah. Your eyes are actually probably to Liv's eyes when she was making the promo. Like it was that close, probably.
She was telling me what she was gonna do, and I was like, "Yes, you are."
That was the same way with me with Roman before. Like anytime he was on, I was like intently like, okay, and then whenever he would talk, I was like, yes. Okay, I agree.
Yes.
And then he's like, acknowledge me. Yes. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she knows.
Acknowledge.
See? She knows.
I can't do that anymore. So.
I saw Dana Brooke on my TV, and I was like, get off the TV.
Close to the screen.
We're on the final Raw. We're pretty much in the final week until the Rumble this Saturday. I want to have all y'all's final 4.
For the women
right now.
For the women, yeah, for the women right now. We'll talk about them in just a second.
Oh, fuck.
I'm about to say mine is Bianca, Rhea. I say Liv, and if she comes back, Asuka.
Oh, please come.
That's nice.
Oh.
I actually have to think about my last one now. I do have my first 3.
Final 4, I'm gonna go Liv, Lita.
That's actually no, that's not very shocking. But that
Turning Page.
Okay.
And Bianca. Possibly Nikki Bella too. Nikki Bella's like in there somewhere. I just feel like she's gonna be
maybe
really
5 or 6.
Nikki Bella.
I didn't say I like it. I'm just saying.
I didn't say I like it.
They only put her there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? When I'm part of me wants to say Ronda too, but I'll throw up. So I'm not.
Oh God!
I'm not putting Ronda in my final 4. You can legitimately.
God,
part of me wants to say that because I feel like they're going to, but I'll throw up.
Oh.
All right. Good night, Mo. Have a good night.
Good night, my man.
All right, Mo.
All right, Megan. Speak your truth. Final 4 Women's Rumble.
Sorry. Oh wow. God, 4. Okay. I was not actually thinking about it. I was focused on something else. Okay, and Alexa Bliss.
Thank you. Thank you.
I forgot all about Alexa Bliss.
Rhea. Brie.
Okay.
And Trish.
You got Nikki, she got Brie. And Trish.
Brie.
Please stop.
What's wrong about Bree, bro? We don't do Bree slander around here. What's wrong with you? We do Nikki.
No.
Thank you.
I'm with you on the list though, but Bree is crazy.
It's gonna be the same thing when Nikki pushed Brie over and got her eliminated. It's gonna be the vice versa on Saturday. It's
Brie
gonna
to
be
Nikki.
Brie doing that to Nikki.
If I hear that song,
Primo!
Megan's storyline sounds
I
great.
stay
If I hear
hating,
that
bro.
song,
I stay hating, bro. I'm filing a hate crime against y'all.
Bree.
All right, my final four: Rhea, Bianca, Bayley, Alexa. I want Bayley to return so bad, y'all.
I want Bayley to
I
return.
need her to return.
I saw reports on I think it was Sports Illustrated that they said that Bayley is originally supposed to return like either next month or in March.
Oh, great. So she's not winning the Rumble.
So I'm not sure if she's like actually coming back in the Rumble or what. But
man, shit. We were talking about this in my live when all those promos were happening. And obviously then Sonya was on my screen. All of our screens. People were legitimately telling me that it could be Naomi and Sonya, like possibly going really, really far in this. I just have this goddamn feeling that Sonya's just not even going to allow Naomi to be in the Rumble. Somehow, some way, she's not going to allow it.
God, bro, I'm just so mad.
Now, if they are actually going to be in it, which Naomi should obviously be in the Rumble. And I was thinking of this, and I saw this on Twitter. Somebody was claiming for Naomi to win the Rumble, but in order for her to be in the Rumble and for her to legitimately just goddamn finish the storyline with Sonya Deville, have Sonya be in the final two. Have her weasel her way to the final two in some way, shape, or form, like either sleeping or have her be number 30 and have Naomi be like the Iron Woman of the match. And then obviously you have like 8 to 10 minutes of them just going at it, fighting, getting through it all. And then obviously having Naomi win the match and then challenge, obviously, either the SmackDown or Raw Women's Champion. Well, obviously, probably SmackDown would make the most sense. At WrestleMania and have her win the championship. Now, that's not bad. It's not a bad idea at all, honestly. In fact, I'd actually kind of push for it. But what are your guys' thoughts on all that? I mean, I know we probably want this storyline to be over already, but it's not a bad idea.
At the Rumble and this feud, actually let Sonya freaking wrestle. Or yeah, here's another thought. Let Sonya enter in the Rumble unexpectedly because one of the participants got injured. And then Adam goes, hey, Sonya, you're in. There's no backing out. You're in. And then Naomi and her meet in the middle, go at it. Then have Naomi or Sonya put one of those other person off the top rope. And then that continues the feud until Mania, and it ends the feud there.
Oh, okay. So you're pretty much booking this thing all the way to WrestleMania, and you're ending it there.
Might as well. I mean, Grand Stadium Mall, end it there.
Okay. I can see it. Honestly, I can really do see these schmucks actually going all the way to WrestleMania with this. But I just wanted to bring that story to you guys. What did you guys think about that? Off, Nate?
Listen, man, whatever finishes this feud quicker.
Yeah.
Storyline sounds good. So let's just get that storyline should be submitted because damn, whatever they're doing now is trash.
Listen, knowing WWE, that's what it's going to be.
Either have her win the Rumble and just go on and just eliminate her, or obviously they're probably fighting at WrestleMania, like Megan said.
Do you think that match in itself is good enough to be at WrestleMania like that?
No.
It's gonna be on the
That's what I'm saying,
pre-show,
like-
if anything.
Okay.
I'm not
All
saying
right.
like do it on the main, main card. That's gonna be like a freaking pre-show match on night 2.
Yeah, but they legitimately drag the storyline on for so goddamn long that putting it on the pre-show would honestly be like a disservice to both ladies.
That's what I'm saying.
Have it be the
That's
opening match.
what I'm looking at that as.
Then have it be the opening match.
Man.
It's such a weird situation when it comes to the storyline because nobody even really cares about it, or just, well, that's it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. They just want it over. And it's not that we don't care about the actual people in this. I love Sonya Deville in the ring, and I like Naomi, but just get this off my TV at some point. Damian Priest is just mad, and Sonya just appeared, and she tells him that he needs to get his temper under control, or he will be suspended or fired. So then they just walk away, and that was it. 6-woman tag. Rhea Ripley, Dana Brooke, Liv Morgan versus Nikki A.S.H, Tamina, and Carmella. Carmella was here, so she did not have CD19. She was here. Corey Graves was marking out as always for marking out as always for his fiance. And yeah, it's just your normal 6-woman tag. Just hyping up the Rumble. And the babyface team wins.
Honestly, which guy is not gonna go fucking crazy for his fiance?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Which guy?
But Corey goes nuts. Yo.
Corey
he's insane. And I love
turns
Corey
it up
on
to
commentary.
10. Yeah, Corey turns it up to 10, like every single time.
I love Corey on commentary, don't get me wrong. But man, when he talks about Carmella, he goes hard.
I don't know why, but like for some reason I thought that it would be right to have the tag team champions with each other instead of having one of them.
Yeah, that felt weird to me.
Yeah, because I was like, when I saw Bianca face Zelina, I was like, there's nobody else that they could have her face. And then like once I saw the 6-women tag team match, I'm like, I would have put the tag team champions together instead of, but hey, it is what it is. Like I kind of understand it now because they're like every single one of them has like a storyline against each other with Dana and Tamina with 24/7 championship, and then you got Rhea and Nikki with their storyline, and then Liv is just there, and then Carmella is
Liv and Carmella were just there.
Yeah, yeah, that's just me. I was putting my GM mode to the test there, Phil.
Yeah, there you go. See, but yeah, it wasn't a bad match by any means, but it's just your standard 6-woman tag. Yeah, like this was just your normal stuff. It's just Raw.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy because I like when the women that aren't really shown on the show get a little bit more than 5 minutes on the show, even though they've been doing that a lot recently. So I'm kind of happy with that. But the match itself, which is I was bored. Like once it broke down, I knew a finish was coming. So like
yeah.
That was the direction I was going. I mean, Nothing to report except, for the love of God, change Liv Morgan's theme back and get rid of that stupid CGI.
I feel like this is like her fourth or fifth change when it comes to music.
Her theme before was perfectly fine.
They just need to make up their minds. Make up their minds.
And anytime Rhea looks strong, I'm happy. So I mean,
and Rhea did not look bad tonight. I will say that.
Yeah. She's been getting the short end of the stick recently. So I mean, I don't know.
And you guys know my like and dislike type of like meter when it comes to Rhea Ripley. I think she's lost almost everything when it comes to her on the main roster. But man, she is a good talent when they actually give her time.
Yeah. For sure.
Like I just have these peaks and valleys when it comes to like the actual character progression of Rhea Ripley, and this time she actually looked the way she should, and as a dominant possible winner of the Royal Rumble. Like
you know what started that decline? When freaking
Charlotte the takeover.
Yeah, that's when the decline started. It was just like that was one of the worst booking decisions ever, and it just got bad.
And the thing is, during that triple threat, the triple threat when did Charlotte lose that NXT championship? It was in that triple threat, right? Or did she win in a triple threat?
I honestly don't remember.
Woo!
Charlotte won at Mania, and she lost it In Your House to Io Shirai in a triple threat.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's where I was trying to get mixed up. But yeah, that's pretty much where that decline was. Exactly right. Wow. Thank you, Lou.
The fact that he knew that Lou
see, that's exactly why we love this right here.
The fact that he knew that Lou was over there, he was like, "Hey, Lou, what's up?"
I was confused because I'm like, wait, what are they talking about? But no, Charlotte won the Rumble, and then she tried to and then In Your House, she lost it to Io Shirai in a triple threat.
Okay.
That's why you love this.
Hey, just having all of this right here, that's great. But yeah, I knew I had the triple threat in my head. I just forget things at times. But Rhea Ripley, Dana, Liv win, cool stuff. 6-woman tag. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Raw got me so fucked up right now tonight. But we have a replay of last Monday when RK Bro interrupted Alpha Academy's graduation ceremony. First we had a graduation ceremony, now we're having a spelling bee.
All right, here we go. My time to shine.
Yes. You can rant, and everybody has their chance to rant in just a second. Just let me, I'm going to set this up real quick. So Alpha Academy makes their way to the ring, and round one of the academic challenges begin, which is a spelling bee. They come back from a commercial break, and Kevin Patrick is in the ring to moderate the spelling bee. You guys legitimately think I'm probably joking. This happened. Trust me. So he introduces the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Alpha Academy. Gable insults Patrick and then calls the fans morons before explaining that this will be the first of three events between them and RK Bro. These events will prove that he isn't just an Olympian, he also is a genius with a 4.0 GPA. Ohio, don't boo education. Trust me, if anybody needs it, it's you. And that was a quote from Chad Gable to the crowd of Ohio. So everything happens. RK Bro comes out, and we're just about to get things started. The spelling bee is underway, and Otis has to spell his first. He does spell his first word correctly. Whatever word it was, I don't know. You guys probably know. What was it?
Jumbo.
I don't know the word, but
wait, for who?
Otis. I know it's a type of cheese.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, I know that one."
I have no idea.
But
I don't remember.
bro, so
But when Riddle was up, he was asked to spell the word calibrate, and Riddle just went completely off. He was trying to insinuate that he was high before the show, and it was bad. I can't. Here you go, Nate. You can just have your chance.
okay. I was waiting for you, Phil. I was like,
calibration.
But bruh, so first of all, Otis spelled the first word wrong because he missed the whole letter before he got to the last letter. And I rewinded it a couple times. I'm like, wait a minute, did he just miss a letter? And I rewinded it like a good 2 or 3 times just to make sure I heard it right.
Right.
And they was like, ding, 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 you are correct. I'm like, technically
no,
he's wrong. Yeah, I'm like, technically he's wrong. I'm like, he missed the whole letter. So yeah, 0-1. Boom. And then we go to Riddle. And then, like Phil said, Riddle is going on and on. Oh, calibrate, like how I calibrate my TV. Yeah.
Riddle asked if he could use it in a sentence, and then Patrick, and then he asked Patrick if he can use it in letters. That's your job, buddy. you gotta spell out the word. Riddle then realizes that it's what he does to set his scales when he's weighing grams to spell. Come on, you know what he's getting at here, and kids watch this.
Yeah.
So the word Otis, how to spell was E-mantle.
Yes, it was a type of cheese.
And he missed the A at the end of E-mantle.
Otis, what happened to you? But Riddle then actually spells the word correctly. And Gable steps up to the plate and was asked to spell disillusion. He laughs, says it was too easy, and Gable spelled it as DISSOLUTION. Patrick says wrong. And yeah, so he blames Kevin Patrick's Irish accent for saying the word wrong. So there you go. In Nate's eyes, they're 0-2. Riddle is up 1-0.
In my eyes.
In your eyes, yeah, because he spelled Otis spelled the first word wrong, and obviously we heard Gable spelled disillusion wrong. So it's 0-2. Orton then is up, and he just said, Gable, just shut your mouth. And he just says, you know what? Forget this. I'm ready to fight. So I'm proposing a match right now. Gable, Randy, let's go right now. And I'll beat you with the 3 most devastating letters of sports entertainment. You know his shtick. RKO.
Okay.
You missed the whole part. Yeah, you missed the whole part. They had Randy spell dumbbell.
Yeah.
Oh, dumbbell. Yeah, he spelled dumbbell. He got it correct. And Gable's completely frustrated in all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, don't spell dumbbell. Your partner is a dumbbell. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he's like, forget this. I'm having a match with you, Gable. RKO thing. It's like the Lucha thing, but RKO thing. Randy Orton with Riddle takes on Gable with Otis. Match is not bad. Honestly, this was a ton of time of the show. And you know what? I actually applaud Raw for that, because Gable is great. Orton is obviously great. But at the end, Chad Gable sold an RKO with insane amount of leverage.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He landed on his head.
He RVD sold that John.
He did.
Like RVD used to sell the Twisted Face. He used to sell it, John. That was good.
Man, it was awesome the way he sold that. So let's see. Orton goes to the corner and tries to actually hit the punt kick. But every single time he goes to the corner, we all see, oh yeah, he's going for the punt, and he misses every single time. But we all know the real reason, because punt is banned. It's been banned for years in WWE. So Gable rolls out of the way and grabs an ankle lock. On the floor, Riddle then attacks Otis with his scooter, just chucks it at him. And he beats him down. Gable then gets distracted, allowing Orton to roll off of the ankle lock, sending Gable into the turnbuckles and catching him with a gnarly RKO for the 1-2-3. Man sold it like a fucking beast. He sold it hard. Man landed on his neck and head. Thank you. And Randy Orton gets the win. And we have our next challenge, guys. And this is all decided by Riddle, because they won the spelling bee in the first challenge, and whoever won got to choose the next one. Riddle got on the mic, and you guys are not going to believe me when I say this, but it's true. We're going to bring this back to the class of gymnastics, which is not totally correct, but Riddle, you just speak in words sometimes, so I kind of just allowed it. So he wants to bring it back to old school with some physical education. And what more physical can you get than an old-fashioned scooter race?
Woo!
Gable then absolutely he faints. He faints when he hears this.
Oh my god!
He legitimately fainted.
Oh my god! Scooter race. How can I win?
How
can I win? I feel so defeated.
Oh, scooter.
Oh
and it's a scooter race next week on Raw. What the fuck? Is it legit?
Academic thing.
No, that's not academics.
Not academic at all.
According to Riddle, it is.
According to Riddle, anything is academic. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
This was the point of the show where Phil was in my life. I completely asked Phil. I was like, "Hey, can I turn the TV off?" Because I
told you to turn it off and you never did.
I was like, I don't want to watch the rest of this.
I told you to turn it off and you never did. You should turn on the food channel and watch Diners, Dive-Ins, and Dives. Or Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
That's actually a good show. Shout out to Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri, I want Guy Fieri to actually do an intro for our podcast. That would be absolutely insane. But yeah,
TV. But yeah,
But yeah, this was the point too where I wanted to turn off the show. Yeah.
If I was an audience member during that spelling bee, I would have immediately threw tomatoes and booed real loud, so that way WWE would have heard me.
Tomatoes.
Boo.
That could be. Hey, you know, when it was OTB, like in the early episodes, tomatoes used to be like a gimmick of ours, and it still technically is. That could be a promo. Why not?
There you
go. Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Boo.
Oh yeah, wow! If you boo me all the time, that could be a promo code. Boo.
Wow.
Before you finish, I am gonna go because I'm extremely tired from work.
Gotcha.
But before I do, y'all, in case you didn't know, I have another TikTok.
Yes.
So
I saw it randomly follow me at work today. I was like, holy shit.
So if y'all want to follow my TikTok, y'all can. It's basically Megan spam because
it's all Loft's fault.
That's what it is. I'm just gonna be posting like my Marvel, DC, Taylor, anything non-wrestling related content.
Loft just turns on the camera.
Loft's
Like,
fault,
what?
man. It is Loft's fault. Loft know that is fault.
Yeah, it's no. Before Loft even started doing all those TikToks, I was seriously thinking about just doing another one, just so I could do the one like my entertainment ones.
Josh thinks it's your fault saying boo. Wow.
I mean, he started it.
Yeah, bro.
You have like 5 channels now at this point, dude.
Loft got like 6 different channels, bro.
I will take over the app. It will be mine.
I'm right there with you.
Thank you. At least someone's with me. Thank you, Megan.
I got you.
See, look.
Well,
Me and Megan
hey,
will take over the app. It's gonna be live from Megan.
I saw like Loft Not Famous Eats or Loft Not Eats or whatever follow me at work today. I was like, holy shit, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I already have like 72 followers, and I just made this today.
I only have like 116 on my gaming channel. Like I need help. I need help bad.
Hey, Loft, for that food channel, please do not try the
try the Moose Knuckles. That's gotta be your first episode. You gotta do the Moose Knuckles.
I don't want to see you.
This is not about me. This is about Megan and her new page. But not going into me right now.
Go to the Moose Knuckles.
Not about me.
I will talk to you guys later.
Follow the account.
Tomorrow.
All right, Megan.
Have a good night.
OTB merch.
OTB merch. I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you. Yes, 100%. Don't look at me side-eyed. I sold that.
Just throw me out there. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna take over TikTok. It's gonna be Loft Talk. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be Loft Talk. Loft Talk.
I think I'm playing. I will take over every entity of that app.
Every type of niche is just gonna have Loft in it.
I'm warning y'all now. I will be.
What is it going to be? Loft Not Famous dances next?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
No, seriously though, Loft. Seriously, the dance portion of TikTok is very toxic, dude. You might not want to get involved in that.
Okay, I take your word for it. I don't go over there, so
you might not want to. You might not want to get involved in the dancing community when it comes to TikTok.
You want to be for Addison Rae?
I don't want to be like
listen, it gets very toxic.
she got something. She got that. Her and Dixie and Charlie, whatever their names are.
Well, there is Charlie, there is Dixie, but yeah.
I have Loft Not Gaming.
Like I said, toxic community over there. But Loft Not Famous Gaming or Loft Not Gaming, that's obviously coming.
One of these days, I don't know.
Tomorrow.
It's probably legitimately going to be as soon as we get off the live.
As soon as we wake up.
As soon as we get off the live, it's happening.
The world, bro. I swear, when I first saw like Loft following me from different pages, I swear I thought it was scams.
I thought it was just fan accounts.
People keep DMing me. They're like, "Is this your page?" And I'm like, "Yes."
For real.
I didn't start promoting the food page yet. I just have it there. I'm gonna start promoting it once I post on it. But people are like, "Yo, is this your page?" Yeah.
I thought it was just fan accounts.
For real, I thought it was spam. I'm like, nah, something is up. And
y'all thought I was playing. Y'all think I'm playing when I say things. Everything I say with full intention. I'm going to take over that app. One way or the other. Full warning.
Oh man.
So we come back from commercial break and Alexa Bliss is in therapy again.
Yeah.
Lily.
She just kept saying Lily. He asked Alexis. Alexis is actually her name, I believe.
Alexis Bliss.
So he asked Alexa when she met Lily, and she was saying this whole story. She was 6 years old. 2 teenagers picked on her when she was playing on the playground. They shoved her off the monkey bars, and she was out cold. When she woke up, Lily was right there. And they played together, and Lily told her the teenagers were gone. Alexa then continues talking to the camera until the camera just fades to black.
That was crazy. I was like, bro, they cut her off?
Like,
I was like, what?
I'm like, you're gonna let her finish your goddamn promo, please?
I was like, bro, I said, y'all just gonna cut her off like that?
So, Alexa has to be at the Rumble, right?
I think so.
Because if she's not, then
I think so.
I mean, yes, I understand. Like, it's her return to Raw series, but why wouldn't she be at the Rumble? She's okay to compete. She doesn't have any other lingering injuries, so just have her be here.
Why not?
So yeah, she's just in therapy. So we'll see what happens. Not Famous will buy TikTok. That would be insane. Evil laughing like Vince McMahon, who was also on the show tonight.
$21.9 billion. I don't even know how much TikTok is worth. I'm just
I wouldn't even know. So Vince and Austin Theory are in the chairman's office, and Austin says that he plans on winning the Rumble and main eventing WrestleMania. Theory says that it would be nice if Vince would give him a high number, like 26, maybe even 29. Vince says, what makes you think I have any control over that? And then he says, listen, you shouldn't even be focusing on that right now. You should be focusing on your opponent tonight, which is AJ Styles. Theory gets a little concerned. He starts legitimately listing all of AJ Styles' accolades. WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion, Grand Slam champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, like that. AJ Styles, he's like, that's the one. That's the one, Austin. Yes. So Vince tells him that he better bring back a good selfie. I just love how Vince and Austin are just automatically just best friends now, and they bond together over selfies. They bond together over selfies.
Yeah, Vince was just talking about selfies in 2022.
Yeah. Yep.
Tyler Breeze is screaming right now.
Man.
Yes.
Thanks.
So AJ Styles takes on Austin Theory next, and man, was this a fucking great match.
Yeah, this was awesome.
This was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you guys right now, bold prediction. Austin Theory is going to be in the Final Four. And Austin Theory is going to be the Iron Man in this Rumble. And I say this because Theory lost tonight. Vince is going to get mad that he lost. And because of that, we're not obviously going to like just randomly get a tweet on by WWE saying Austin Theory's entrance number. But Austin Theory's entrance number is going to be very low because he got mad that Austin Theory lost and did not bring him the selfie that he requested. He's going to go all the way, somehow, some way, and he will be in that Final Four, in my opinion. I don't know if he'll win, but he'll be in that Final Four to me.
I like the way you think, Phil. I like the way you think.
He's mad. He's mad that Austin Theory did not give him that selfie, and because of that, he'll have a low number in some way.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it. It might not actually be the case, but I think that would be a good way to maybe enhance this or progress it in some way. I don't know what the fuck is happening with Austin Theory at WrestleMania, but something's happening with him, right? They're getting him involved so much now.
Probably.
But what were you guys' just initial thoughts on this match? I honestly just thought this was amazing. I thought this was match of the night. This was a great match.
Yeah, I thought this match was really good. Yeah, like man, AJ Styles is a freaking god, bro. And Austin Theory is on the rise as one of the top future superstars in WWE right now. So yeah, man, it seemed like the chemistry between these two is fantastic too. So yeah, but I agree with you, Phil. I don't know why, but I do have a feeling that Austin Theory is going to be, I wouldn't say top 2, but I'll probably say maybe top 5.
Okay.
Say 5. Yeah. So go ahead, Loft.
Yeah, this match was freaking great. It's one of the best matches I've seen on like a weekly show in a while. So always good to see that. These two are actually in my final 4 for the Rumble, so that was interesting in itself. But definitely a good match, though. Definitely a good match. Great match, I should say.
Okay. Yeah, so this is a great match. I absolutely love these two. Like Nate said, I believe Austin Theory is the fucking future of this company or of this business. He's only 24. He's either 23 or 24 years old. And that is absolutely Vince obviously sees something in this kid, and otherwise he would not be here in this type of spot. In this type of storyline with Vince and everything in between. This is just great exposure for Austin, and I honestly cannot even be more proud of the kid because he's honestly killing it with the storyline. It might not be the best character with these selfies and all this type of stuff, but he actually is making it work for himself, and honestly, he looks good doing it because he's making it work, and that's all I could really ask for. It might not be the best thing in the world for him, but if he's making it work, he's making it work.
And we got time to work on it because he is very young. So, I mean,
yeah,
you got room to improve. I don't like the gimmick either, but he's an amazing freaking wrestler. So,
yes.
We'll see what happens.
So yeah, I could say the final portion of this match, but honestly, it really wouldn't give it justice because man, this match got crazy at times. So Theory, AJ Styles goes to the apron for the phenomenal forearm, but Theory knocks him off the ropes. Theory covers with his feet on the ropes, but the referee does see it. And then Theory is angry, argues with the referee before letting lifting Styles to go for the ATL. But AJ fights out of it and then gets on the apron. Styles hits a perfect phenomenal forearm for the win. And this was just an incredible match overall. AJ Styles gets the win here on the show. Then we had a split screen interview with the Raw Women's Championship match, I'll say. Becky and Doudrop. Split screen interview. Becky demands that she was going to be starting first because she is the champion and she deserves it. says that Doudrop idolized her and walked on the path that she paved. Then said, then she got Doudrop this championship opportunity. So why would she do that? She's either very generous or very confident that she can beat her. Doudrop then interrupts her and says that Becky has been ducking, diving, and scrambling to hold onto that championship. She says that Becky thought putting the new girl in would be an easy win for her, but the only thing that is going to be easy is breaking Becky's ribs. Lynch then says that she will have to that she's still waiting on the thank you for inspiring Doudrop, for getting her into WWE, for getting her that championship opportunity. She even offered to lead her to victory in a tag match last week, but Doudrop then attacked her instead. She's in for a rude awakening when she steps in the ring with the Van Goat. Okay, sure. I hate the whole Van Goat thing. Like, you're not... No. Doudrop then says Becky needs to put some respect on her name. There's the famous saying that everybody says for any type of respect. Becky says that Doudrop was just another name on the roster before her, and she needs to learn her place. And Doudrop gets angry, walks off. Becky continues ranting on, and then all of a sudden we just see Doudrop bust open through the door, and they're just brawling in the room. And yeah, so Adam Pearce and others were trying to split them apart. We're getting this match at the Rumble. Becky, Doudrop. There's no chance. I'm sorry. There's no chance Becky is losing that championship.
She's the Van Gogh, bro.
She's the fan. Get off my TV. GOMTV. Get off my TV.
I was like, how did Doudrop know where Becky was?
Well, we all know when it comes to like these. Well, listen, these split screen interviews are never really split screen. They're in the same room. They're sitting next to each other, and they're doing their shit.
I thought it was via satellite. Just busting it up. Like, how did you get there?
For real, I feel lied to, Law.
They're sitting next to each other. They just have a split screen, and there you go. And it's like, oh yeah, I have to get out of the camera frame and just walk around and make it look like I'm attacking from like the other side or whatever. It's so bad, dude. They make it look so ridiculous too.
It's like us doing this podcast, like we're doing it now, but we're like both me and Nate are just at the foot of your bed.
Right? Yeah. Right.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
No, you listen here. You listen here. And then also you just see an arm swing out of nowhere.
Yeah. But there's no shot. There's no shot Becky's losing this.
I told you Doudrop is going to beat her in this match.
There's no shot, dude. Yeah, if there is...
Watch this. Watch this.
If Doudrop somehow wins, that's going to be wild.
She goes in there and just beats her in like 15 seconds like she did to Bianca. 1, 2, 3. Now all hell's going to break loose because of it.
Well, then a SmackDown person better actually win the Rumble then if that's going to be the case.
Listen, man. I don't know. The SmackDown, that's confusing me.
So what you're saying is Doudrop's winning the Raw Women's Championship. Johnny Knoxville is gonna win the Men's Royal Rumble.
Or Omos. Or Omos.
I'd rather believe Omos than fucking Johnny Knoxville. Who Trust me, dude. It would not shock me a single bit if Bobby Lashley wins the WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar. Not Otis. Omos wins the Rumble, and then we're having Bobby and Omos for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania because diversity.
And then Roman loses.
And then Roman loses to Brock because Brock.
No, I'm talking Roman loses to Seth at Rumble.
So then what the fuck is okay, hold on a second.
Matter.
So,
I'm about to say Loft kind of gave me an idea with the women's championship situation. Imagine Doudrop do win, but then Charlotte wins the Rumble and then get Charlotte versus Doudrop title for title.
Well, here's the thing. That will now at least end the brand split for the women.
Yeah, but then Charlotte will be the main champion. Charlotte's not losing. She won't take that loss. She barely wanted to take the loss to Becky at freaking Survivor Series.
She never wants to take a loss. She's that fucking pretentious.
So here we are at the same start. Doudrop is gonna beat Becky, and then we're gonna move on from there.
You think Becky's gonna want to lose to Doudrop? She's just as pretentious as Charlotte.
Listen, I don't know what Becky wants. All I know is that
she's just as bad, if not worse.
I hold Becky higher than I hold Charlotte. I'm just saying. I actually have some sort of like for Becky. I don't like Charlotte at all. So she could lose to freaking, I don't know. She could go out there and lose to Brie Bella for all I care. But
she can go out there and lose to Summer Rae. I would not care.
All right, now that's just mean.
Oh yeah, Summer Rae is a legend.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking legend. That fucking made me laugh out hysterically. If she's a WWE legend, I'm a fucking WWE Hall of Famer.
I'm the Universal Champion at that point.
I'm a fucking WWE Hall of Famer.
I'm in the Royal Rumble.
Right, like she's a fucking legend.
She's actually there.
Who the fuck actually thinks that Summer Rae is a legend?
I just thought that was funny because they just said that casually, and I was like, "Huh?"
WWE legend Summer Rae? No. What is she doing?
Something like, what do you mean?
What does she do in WWE to make her own legend?
She danced with Fandango. That's the most.
That's not legendary. They had like a different woman every single week.
And she like danced with like Dolph or whatever that thing that Dolph was.
Oh yeah, and then all of a sudden she was with Rusev too. She tried to get with Rusev. Because then Lana turned into Dolph. Well, Lana went to Dolph.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then Summer went to Rusev.
I forgot about
the whole love square.
Yeah.
So fucking ridiculous.
That was a weird
and that was back then.
What if she wins the Rumble?
If Summer wins the Rumble, I fucking riot. Like just like Matt Cardona. If Cardona wins Riot and he fucking made that into a t-shirt, I'll make that a t-shirt for OTB. Seriously. If Summer wins Riot,
ain't no way, bro.
The Royal Fumble.
Just fling Charlotte over the top rope. I'll lose my freaking mind.
The Royal Fumble. That's our next t-shirt.
The Royal Fumble.
The Royal Fumble. With a football.
I can get down with that.
Hey, if any of y'all are actually graphic designers, talk to me. We'll talk. The Royal Fumble.
Make it happen.
Honestly, that might not actually be a bad idea. We'll figure it out.
It could work for the pay-per-view and NFL playoffs.
Hey!
Write that down. Somebody write that down.
For real.
I remember it. Street Profits and the Mysterios. Well, first of all, we have to talk about the Mysterios talking about their WWE 2K22 game cover. Dominic and Ray were kind of just marking out that they were going to be a part of the game together. Says that it's an honor to be named a cover athlete with all those great names that graced the cover before him. And Ray's Dominic says that he has to blaze his trail to, and that starts on Saturday when he wins the Royal Rumble. Rey says to do that, he'd have to eliminate his old man. Dominic laughs and says Rey will be the first to go after last week. Rey was like, wait, what do you mean by that? Well, what do you mean by that? He's like, you know, kids, they're just kidding. Hey, wait up. And then he just runs off. Like, I don't know what the fuck to say.
Dom was dead ass.
He's like, hey, what do you mean by that?
Dom was
And he's just like, oh man, you know kids, they're kids. And just runs off like a proud dad or concerned dad or a worried dad.
Yeah, Ray is old. Like it was.
Why'd you just call Ray old? I said concerned.
No. I didn't mean for it to come out like that, but
he's just an old dad. He says.
but like yeah, like the reason why I said old like that too was because when he was referring to the 2K game, he was like, yeah, I played that 2K game and it is fire. And I was like, okay, yeah, all right, cool. I said Rey Mysterio just said fire on TV.
If Ray gets to play the video game, let us have a play test, please.
So
just one match. I don't even care if it's just like 2 characters unlocked or whatever. I don't care if it's Roman versus John Cena. Just let me play the game.
Oh, let me play that. I'll whoop Roman's ass for an hour.
But
if he's a 99 in that game, I'm gonna lose it.
I guarantee you, he's gonna be in 96. That's my prediction.
I'll take 96. Oh my god.
He's gonna be in 96. And my prediction for John, just randomly putting it out there, is a 94. Or a 92. 92 to 94 for me. For John.
And Brock and Roman are going to be the 299 overalls in the game. John Cena is going to be a 97. Taker is going to be a 96. So, yeah.
Omos will be a 99.
Omos.
Omos should be like a 67.
Bro, if they actually give Omos a really good rating in 2K, I'm dominating online with Omos, bro.
Omos should legitimately be a 67. Like, that's how bad he is.
He's gonna be the Royal Rumble winner at that point when the game comes out, so it doesn't matter.
You're gonna have to update the ratings every single week.
He's gonna be WWE champion.
He will be WWE champion in the year 2022. He will.
In March area. It's crazy.
Oh man.
So the Street Profits take on the Mysterios. The commentary was talking about this match being technically a rematch from the Arcade Tournament, but who cared about that fucking disaster of a tournament with 4 teams? It's not a fucking tournament there, Vince. Rey and Dominic did win. It was an okay match. It's the Street Profits and the Mysterios. They're obviously going to have a good match because they got good chemistry together and they're, actually good tag teams. Not a bad match by any means, but what were your guys' thoughts on all of this? It's really what happened after the match that technically was the story and all that.
Dominic saved Ray's life on that one.
Yes. Yes.
Because Ray almost fell flat on his neck, and Dominic saved the hell out of himself.
Yep.
That was great, but the match itself was cool, I guess. I did not expect the Street Profits to lose, which threw me off, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Mysterio's won this.
Very surprising. For me, at least.
Yeah. I was one thing that I noticed. Did y'all notice it too? That freaking like when Rey Mysterio and Dominic first came out, Rey Mysterio's mask was red, and then after the commercial break, it was blue. Did y'all notice that?
Wait, what?
So
did he change mask mid-match?
Yeah, he changed mask mid-match. So when Ray and Dominic first came out, they had like the all blue gear that they had on during the match, but Rey Mysterio mask was red. And then after they came back from commercial break into the ending of the match, his mask was blue. And I was like, wait a minute.
I might have to look that up because.
Yeah, I was doing like whole CSI work this night. So yeah, I was Detective Nate out here. Even Josh could vouch because Josh was
is
in my
saying
live
it too. So yeah. Josh says it.
Josh was in the live, and we was like, wait a minute. And I went back and paused it, and I was like, y'all see that his mask is red, right? I said, now look at the ending of the match. And then they showed the ending of the match, and it was blue.
He probably, well, wait, no, you said during his entrance he had a red mask, so.
No, like he was wrestling in the first part before they went to commercial break. His mask was red too when Montez Ford hit that dive over the rope before they went to commercial break.
During like the first portions of the match, his mask was red, and then all of a sudden probably went to commercial break and it was blue.
Yeah. So
it's so weird. What the hell?
Detective
Ray, what are you doing?
Detective.
But Mysterios were celebrating, and Dominic tries to send his father over the top rope. But Ray counters and pulls Dominic out with his legs. Ray smiles at Dominic, but then Ford dumps him over the top rope. Dawkins then comes in and just tosses Ford out of the top rope. And I legitimately thought that, like, Dawson, why did I say Dawson? Saying like, I legitimately thought that Angelo Dawkins was just gonna like throw Montez Ford, and Ford was just gonna absolutely like sell it. You know how Ford oversells things at times. I thought Ford was gonna go crazy. But yeah, then all of a sudden we just see the Dirty Dogs here. Big Bob here, Waff. Big Bob. Big Bob. And they toss Dawkins over the ropes. And then all of a sudden, Mysterio's prophecy get mad. And they brawl with the dogs. And they just start beating each other down. They brawl with the dogs, and that's it. And it's like, oh yeah, imagine this happening at the Rumble. That shtick. You know. Always happens. But they're tag teams. They got no shot.
Oh, man.
Imagine this happening at the Rumble. Wow. Jimmy, come on now. You're better than this. Jimmy Smith saying all this stuff. Seth Rollins is interviewed backstage, and he says that he and Roman are going back and forth again and again, and he likes the odds because he's done it before. Roman knows that he has his number, and he can put the big dog in his place. He said, so he's going to take one last trip to SmackDown to deliver a message to his brother. First of all, he called him the wrong nickname. It's not the big dog anymore. It's the Tribal Chief. So get that right. Second off, why are you going to SmackDown again? Why are you going to SmackDown again? And you're legitimately just breaking the brand split rules once again. If you're going to break the brand split rules, just end the fucking brand split. Please. That's not going to happen, though. We're not going to get the end of the brand split. We're not. Rollins is showing up on SmackDown again this week, guys. Great. Unless he has backup again, he's going to get his ass kicked. Bye.
I just want to say that congratulations to Seth Rollins' new sponsor on Raw, which was Hefty Trash Bags, because he looked like he was dressed like a hefty trash bag. his jacket, his jacket looked like a whole hefty trash bag. So congratulations to Seth, man. Clap it up, man. Clap, man. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Yeah. I had no idea.
Becky Lynch at it again. You know, she always picks his clothing, so
yeah. Well, congratulations to Becky too. Yeah. All right.
Well, if Becky chose it, then yeah, she deserves some props too. But yeah, he's showing up again on Friday, y'all. Great. Good stuff.
Shocker.
Waff's fed up at this point. He does not like the show. Waff's not here anymore. That's how much he doesn't like the show.
He didn't hear my hefty trash bag joke. I'm kind of disappointed now.
Waff fell asleep. That's how much he hates this show.
Oh man.
So the commentators run down the entire card for the Rumble. And they're saying like where it takes place and everything. And then all of a sudden, you know, ringside news, they have to plug themselves. They're like, so stay tuned for live coverage of the Rumble here on Ringside News. Thank you, though, Ringside News. We use you for pretty much everything when it comes to these reviews, so it's great. So, and this is the ending segment, y'all. I just want to let you guys know the main event of the show. Main event technically is, in my mind, the last match of the show every single time. It doesn't matter if there's an ending segment. The main event is the final match of the card. Street Profits and the Mysterios were the main event. You should have had Austin Theory and AJ Styles in that final match spot. That would have actually, got us excited. But then again, if you followed AJ Styles and Austin Theory up with this shit fest known as the extravaganza for Maryse's birthday, then yeah, I don't know how the crowd would have reacted. But yeah, so this shit was fucking terrible. So they have this entire thing set up. Presents all around the ring, pictures of the Mizanin family, yeah, with Miz, Maryse, their kids, and all that stuff happening. Miz then announces Maryse to come to the ring, and Miz is like, I think I could speak for everyone to say, open your first present. Opens the first present, and I believe this was the picture by Rob Schamberger with Miz and Maryse as like a king and queen kind of thing. I believe that was the first present.
Yeah.
So yeah. So all that took place. Maryse's next gift was a bedazzled purse, and she kisses him thank you. Maryse then wants to open the big giant gold box that's in the ring. Miz says that he actually didn't get that for her. And he thought that she got him a present. Maryse is like, Miz, it's my birthday. Why the fuck would I give you a present? So all that was said, and they're like, well, if I didn't give you that present, and you didn't give me a present, then what the fuck is this thing doing here? Demands a security guard to get into the ring. That's right, security people were at this event.
Oh man.
And demands him to open the present. He opens it, And it's the brick that Maryse clocked Beth Phoenix with last week on Raw. In this big ass gold box, it's just a brick on a table. Great presentation there, y'all. So Ms. Lassen asks, did we really think we were stupid enough to have a giant box and not know what the heck was inside it? Miz asked everyone to stand up to sing happy birthday to Maryse. Corey Graves was legitimately about to stand up. He probably was standing up. We just couldn't see him. And Jimmy Smith was legitimately saying, Corey, please don't sing. Just sit down. At that point, I knew right then and there, Jimmy Smith has no, like, I feel like Jimmy Smith is just going through the motions of the Raw commentator. I don't think he really wants to be there. But maybe that's just me. So the fans boo, and Miz is just mad. He's like, hey, you do not boo when it's somebody's birthday. All this stuff. And music plays, and Miz is singing. The fans are not. And Edge's music then hits. The Grit couple stomp their way down the ramp. I don't can't believe I just fucking called them that. I can't believe I just fucking called Miz and not Miz and Maryse, Edge and Beth Phoenix the Grit couple. I can't believe I just did that, Nate.
Well, that's what they called. So.
That's what they're calling them now. So.
The Grit couple.
The Grit couple. What the fuck is that, dude? Like, so they stomp their way down to the ring, and Edge says no amount of security can stop and can save Miz and Maryse on Saturday. They pissed off the Rated R Superstar and the Glamazon, and they're about to get a taste of Saturday night right now. Edge and Beth run down the ramp, and security comes at them, but gets attacked. Edge boots one down. Beth slams one down to the floor. Then Edge throws one into the ring post. Miz and Maryse bail out of the ring, and Edge and Beth get inside the ring and trash all the gifts. Beth then hits a spear, which honestly was pretty good. Then her and Edge hit a heart attack on a security guard. Looked great. Then a 3D on one of them.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome, but I mean, after everything that happened with Bully Ray this week, might have been in bad taste. Edge then lifts a security guard, then power bombs him through the table. I knew somebody was going to go through that table. If you didn't know somebody was going to through that table, you just haven't watched a segment like this in quite some time. So power bombs him through a table. With the cake on it still, so the cake was destroyed. Miz and Maryse run away to end the show. And that was it. The Grit couple stand tall. And that was your show. That was your show. That's how you ended it.
Ooh.
And now is your Monday Night Raw. The go-home show for the Royal Rumble fucking sucked ass. There's a reason why I said in the thumbnail that WWE struck out on the final go-home show before the Rumble. There's a reason why that thumbnail says that. It's because it's true. This show sucked. There was nothing good about this show. Nothing interesting. Nothing exciting. Nothing to legitimately get you some kind of interest heading into the Rumble. There was nothing here.
Yeah. I was about to say some of the stuff would seem like it was forced or random.
Yes.
Like the Bianca and Zelina match, that was random. The 6 women tag team match, that was random. This freaking academic Well, we already knew that was coming.
That was already going to be a fucking shit show.
But man, I don't. Yeah,
I'm glad I read the several spoilers on tonight's show for the plan. Like, I'm glad I read that.
Yeah,
so I can prepare myself.
Yeah, I was at I saw that you guys sent it to the group chat, and I was like, I don't want to spoil myself if I'm going to watch it.
Well, I just said in the group chat, like, I just read the itinerary, and that was it. I didn't actually send the article, but I wanted to. I wanted to have you guys prepared, but then again, I know people didn't like spoilers, so I just kept it to myself. But I just had to read it, because I'm like, I don't want to watch this show, but if I actually read it and know what's actually going to happen, I might actually just accept it at that point, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was your final Raw before the Rumble. We'll have our Tuesday talk tomorrow. We'll have our Beach Bash review. Not Beach Bash, Jesus. Wait. I think that might actually... Wait.
I think it is.
AEW show.
Beach Bash, yeah.
AEW... Beach Break. Beach Break. That's it. That's it. Beach Bash, Beach Break. It's pretty much Bash at the beach, but that they just had to name it differently. We'll have that on Wednesday. Thursday, we all know it's our day off. And then Friday for Friday Night SmackDown, where Seth is going to be there. Great. And I really wish there was an independent show happening next Friday, because I'd rather go to that, just like I did last week. And from what you guys told me last week, SmackDown was absolutely terrible, as always. I heard Rampage is a lot better than SmackDown that week. That week.
I was about to say Rampage is Rampage is always better than SmackDown. But it was
a live Rampage.
Yeah,
that week.
See with me is that I like watching a whole bunch of wrestling matches, and Rampage book, I think, at least 4 wrestling matches in 1 hour, which is crazy. Yeah. And that's what I like about Rampage. Just more wrestling and less commercials and segments and stuff like that. With SmackDown and stuff, it's like mostly segments and probably like maybe 3 matches at that.
It's like 3 or 4 matches and just a ton of segments into 2 hours. And the matches that happen on SmackDown are absolutely meaningless.
Yeah. So.
But I do have to ask you one question about that final sequence that happened on SmackDown last week. Tag match, right? Seth and Kevin versus the Usos. The whole stipulations of everything, which I honestly did kind of enjoy. There was actually some stakes in that tag match. But instead of Roman actually attacking the Usos to pretty much have him take his whole, vacation or whatever till WrestleMania, he attacked Seth Rollins. Did that make any sense to you guys when you guys watched that live, or no?
I said the exact same thing. I was like, that was so dumb. I'm like, why?
Just attack your cousins so you can have a vacation.
Yeah, I was like, that's dumb, because I was thinking the exact same thing that you were thinking, Phil. I'm like, I said Roman do know that he Superman punched Seth, right? He wasn't supposed to Superman punch Seth. I'm like, do he not know the stipulations of the match?
I saw people like try to play it off on Twitter saying, well, obviously he just attacked Seth because he just obviously knows, and like just in the back of his head, and just pretty much just knows outright that even if the Usos are banned from ringside, it's just going to be an easy win for Roman. Like, that's what he's thinking. Like, he's just thinking that obviously I don't really need my cousins because this is just going to be an easy dub. And I saw people on Twitter just trying to make that kind of claim for that type of ending.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you just had to attack the Usos and you were good. You even have to have the match at Rumble. I just wanted to bring that up. I'm like, that to me just sounded completely just not in the right place. Oh, and by the way, guys, before I go, Veer is coming. Veer is coming. We don't know when. We don't know how. We don't know where.
God,
but Veer is coming. They showed another one tonight.
Why? And did you notice?
Veer is coming to the unemployment line. That's where he's coming.
And did you notice that they use like a different type of lighting too with the promo?
Yes, they are legitimately doing so much different types of promotions for this shit, and he's gonna get fired. He's gonna get released.
Oh man.
He's gonna get released, and it's not even like I'm not even really joking about that. Like he might actually get fired before he even shows up. Like, I don't even know at that point. Like, Veer's coming, but we don't know when. We don't know how. We don't know where. But apparently he is. But I don't think he honestly will. But that's it, guys. That's your SmackDown. Not SmackDown. I was talking about SmackDown. That is your. That's your Raw review. This show was bad. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to Outside the Brand. We will talk to you guys tomorrow for Tuesday's talk. Make sure to click the subscribe button, turn on the bell to all notifications. That way you never miss when we go live. Make sure to click that like button. Let's get it to 10 likes here on the video. That would be greatly appreciated. Make sure to go buy our merch. We will definitely be getting that promo code out to you guys when we can, and we will put it out. We'll put it out to you guys, and we'll definitely have you guys informed of that when we have that all sorted out. And we will we'll talk to you guys soon, man. It's gonna be another week of professional wrestling. I started my week, and Nate started his week early yesterday with that terrible GCW show, but and I honestly thought Raw could not have gotten much worse, but it did.
Come on, Phil.
It did. I think GCW was a little bit better than Raw this week. Yes.
I was say, then again, GCW was a pay-per-view too, so. Yes.
And I'm glad I didn't pay for it.
Yep. Free 99. WatchWrestling.la, not sponsored.
There you go. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow for Tuesday's talk. We don't know what the heck we're going to be talking about. We'll probably talk Rumble stuff, considering it's Saturday. But yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys tomorrow. We the ones. Peace out. Shit, clicked the wrong one. Yeah.